Questions people are asking. As we all know, campaigns have been ongoing and presidential candidates of different parties have been campaigning, and I congratulate them. Yet, I am also among the magnitude of Nigerians called to run for office of president. So, questions have been asked because many of you kindly watching and listening to me today may have received a letter from us, a presentation from us, inviting your support and telling you what we are going to do. Therefore, many are asking, where is he? Why is he not campaigning? Why is he not visible? Well, the story began when, not much of a story, but with the Just Party for All Peoples, which is our party. We tried to register before the deadline, 6 months before the next elections. Unfortunately, we were not able to register the Just People's Party. So it became important for us to seek a brother or sister party to adopt us as their presidential candidate. And so the first party we met, or we came to, or we attended their primaries, we came face to face with some of the political problems that we have in the country. Even though we were there and we had campaigned and we had made a presentation, I believe the response, approving our campaigns, it turned out that they gave the elections, or they adopted, or they gave the office, the presidential position, to a man who was not even present in that party convention or primaries. And so I was very dissatisfied with this level of corruption, this level of falsification of facts and data, this level of favoritism and what normally people call its politics, because of the money, much money he may have given. And so we lost out in that event, not because we did not, the people did not approve, as it was clear on that day, but because the officials had already finished the work they had. They gave all these figures that still astonishes me and my team till now. And so we were not adopted by that party. And fortunately, we were adopted, or we were invited for adoption by another party, which is my party right now, my adopted party, the Rebuild Nigeria Party. And so it turned out that in this party there is a legal tussle going on. Two factions will walk into a conflict, if you wish. Two factions, both sides seeking legalities and asking the courts for interpretations of many things that is going on in the court. And so that's why we could not begin to campaign, because it was still in the courts to determine who will be the right chairman of that party, and by consequence the presidential candidate of the Rebuild Nigeria Party. Now that case was supposed to have come out, was supposed to have been, the judgment was supposed to have been given on the 17th of November. It was postponed again to the 13th of December. And as I speak to you, we are still asking the courts for clear interpretation. But I'm glad to say that there is hope. There is hope that the courts are interpreting the whole case that is before them, the facts that are before them. And within a week or so, we are praying that the outcome is given this way or that way. So until that is done, we find that, like a race track where there are different athletes and the blast of the whistle has been given, and those who already have their parties secure, they are running ahead. But we are praying and asking for support to receive this baton to run the race. But we are very convinced that the race is not for the swift. It is for God who shows mercy.